Hello and welcome to Golden Years Health, your trusted partner on the path to vibrant wellness after 50. Today, we are going to talk about something truly transformative. We're going to pull back the curtain on a secret that has the potential to fundamentally change the way you manage your blood sugar. A secret that is hiding in plain sight, right in your own kitchen. I know the daily struggles so many of you face. The constant worry, the finger pricks, the confusing dietary advice, the fear of long-term complications. It's a heavy burden to carry. You follow the rules, you eat the diabetic-friendly foods, you cut out the obvious sugars, and yet, your morning glucose numbers remain stubbornly, frustratingly high. It can feel like you're fighting a losing battle, like your own body is working against you. But what if I told you there was a simple, inexpensive, and all-natural morning ritual that could begin to turn the tide in as little as 7 days? What if I told you there's a drink that mainstream medicine often overlooks? Not because it's ineffective, but because it's not a patentable drug. The title of this video is intentionally provocative. The #1 morning drink that doctors hide from diabetics. Let me be very clear about what that means. It's not that your doctor is a bad person or is maliciously withholding information. Doctors are trained in a system that revolves around pharmaceuticals and established medical procedures. They are often overworked, with only a few minutes for each patient. In that short time, they are focused on prescribing medications and managing symptoms according to standard protocols. They aren't nutritionists, and they rarely have the time to delve into the powerful, foundational impact of simple, natural remedies. So, they don't hide it in a conspiratorial sense. It's hidden because it exists outside their primary toolkit. It's a secret of physiology, not of pharmacology. But for you, the person living with this condition day in and day out, this secret can be the key that unlocks the door to better control, more energy, and a renewed sense of hope. Today, we are going to hand you that key. We will reveal this simple morning drink, break down the powerful science behind each of its ingredients, explain why it works so synergistically to stabilize your blood sugar, and give you a simple 7-day plan to see the results for yourself. This information is about reclaiming your power. It's about understanding that you can do more than just manage your condition. You can actively improve your body's own ability to regulate itself. So please, stay with me, because what you're about to learn could be the most important step you take on your health journey this year. So what is this powerful yet profoundly simple morning elixir? It is a warm glass of water containing 3 key ingredients: raw, unfiltered apple cider vinegar, a pinch of Ceylon cinnamon, and a squeeze of fresh lemon juice. That's it. No expensive powders, no hard-to-find supplements. Just 3 simple items that you may already have in your pantry. You might be thinking, that's it? How can something so basic possibly make a difference? The magic is not in any single ingredient, but in the beautiful biological synergy that happens when they are combined and consumed at a specific time. First thing in the morning, on an empty stomach. This timing is crucial. In the morning, your body is in a fasted state, making it incredibly receptive. This drink sets the metabolic stage for the entire day, priming your system to handle glucose more effectively, reducing inflammation, and awakening your digestive system. It's not a magic bullet that lets you eat whatever you want. It's a foundational tool. Think of it like tuning an instrument before you play a song. This drink tunes your metabolism so it can perform at its best throughout the day. Now, let's dive deep into each of these ingredients and uncover the remarkable science that makes this drink so effective. Our first and arguably most important ingredient is raw unfiltered apple cider vinegar, or ACV as it's often called. This is not the clear, filtered vinegar you might use for cleaning. It's essential that you use the raw, unfiltered, and unpasteurized kind. You'll know it's the right one because it will look cloudy and have strands of a substance floating in it, known as the mother. The mother is a complex of beneficial bacteria, yeasts, and enzymes, and it is the source of much of ACV's therapeutic power. For centuries, vinegar has been used as a folk remedy, but modern science is now beginning to understand and validate its profound effects on our metabolism, particularly on blood sugar and insulin sensitivity. The primary active component in ACV is acetic acid, and it works its magic in two distinct and powerful ways. The first mechanism is its impact on insulin sensitivity. Insulin resistance is the hallmark of type 2 diabetes. Imagine your cells have little doors that let glucose in for energy. Insulin is the key that unlocks these doors. In insulin resistance, the locks on the doors have become rusty. Your body has to produce more and more insulin, shouting louder and louder, to get the doors to open. Over time, the pancreas, which produces insulin, gets exhausted. Acetic acid from ACV acts like a lubricant for those rusty locks. Scientific studies have shown that consuming ACV can significantly improve insulin sensitivity, particularly after a high-carbohydrate meal. It helps your cells become more responsive to insulin, meaning your body doesn't have to work as hard, and the glucose can get out of your bloodstream and into your cells where it belongs. By having it first thing in the morning, you are essentially preparing your cells to be more receptive to insulin for the rest of the day, starting with your very first meal. The second, equally powerful mechanism of apple cider vinegar is its ability to slow down gastric emptying. This is a game changer. When you eat a meal, especially one containing carbohydrates, your stomach breaks it down and gradually releases its contents into the small intestine, where the sugars are absorbed. If this happens too quickly, you get a rapid, high spike in blood sugar. Acetic acid acts like a gentle brake on this process. It slows down the rate at which your stomach empties. Think of it as a traffic controller, ensuring that the glucose from your food enters your bloodstream in a slow, steady, manageable stream, rather than a sudden, overwhelming flood. This effect has been demonstrated in numerous studies. For a person with diabetes, this means a smaller, more gentle rise in blood sugar after meals, which in turn means less need for a massive insulin surge. This single action reduces the metabolic stress on your body, prevents the sharp peaks and subsequent crashes in energy, and contributes to a much more stable and predictable blood sugar level throughout the day. It's a simple, mechanical effect with profound biological consequences. When you start your day with ACV and warm water, you're not just hydrating, you're preloading your digestive system with a tool that will help it manage your breakfast, and even your lunch, more effectively. Our second key ingredient is a humble spice that has been treasured for millennia for both its flavor and its medicinal properties: cinnamon. But just like with apple cider vinegar, the type of cinnamon you use is critically important. Most of the cinnamon sold in supermarkets is cassia cinnamon. While it's fine for occasional culinary use, it contains a compound called coumarin, which can be stressful to the liver in larger daily doses. For therapeutic use, it is essential to seek out Ceylon cinnamon, often called true cinnamon. It has a lighter, more delicate flavor and contains only trace amounts of coumarin, making it safe and ideal for daily consumption. Ceylon cinnamon is a metabolic powerhouse, and its effects on blood sugar are truly remarkable. The primary way Ceylon cinnamon works is by mimicking the action of insulin. It contains bioactive compounds, most notably one called methyl hydroxychalcone polymer, MHCP, that can directly activate insulin receptors on our cells. To go back to our analogy of the lock and key, if insulin is the master key that opens the cell's door to let glucose in, cinnamon acts like a very effective copy of that key. It can help usher glucose out of the bloodstream and into the cells for energy, even when insulin is not functioning optimally. This is an incredibly powerful effect. It essentially gives your body a helping hand, reducing the burden on your pancreas and lowering the amount of glucose circulating in your blood. This is why numerous studies have linked regular cinnamon consumption with lower fasting blood sugar levels, improved HbA1c readings, and better overall glycemic control. But cinnamon's benefits don't stop there. It also seems to enhance the signaling pathways of insulin. It doesn't just act like insulin, it makes your own insulin work better. It helps to clear the communication lines, so when insulin does arrive at the cell, Its message to open up for glucose is heard more clearly and acted upon more efficiently. Furthermore, much like apple cider vinegar, cinnamon has also been shown to slow down the rate at which the stomach empties, adding another layer of blood sugar control. When you combine the insulin-mimicking and insulin-sensitizing effects of Ceylon cinnamon with the gastric-slowing and cell-sensitizing effects of apple cider vinegar, you begin to see the incredible synergy at play. These two ingredients aren't just working in parallel, they are amplifying each other's effects, creating a combined impact that is far greater than the sum of its parts. Adding just 1/4 to 1/2 teaspoon of this specific type of cinnamon to your morning drink can have a profound impact on your body's ability to manage sugar for the rest of the day. The third and final ingredient in our morning elixir is fresh lemon juice. This might seem like a minor player, perhaps just for flavor, but its role is more important than you might think, especially in the context of diabetes and metabolic health. Lemons are a fantastic source of vitamin C and a host of powerful antioxidants called flavonoids. Chronic high blood sugar creates a state of low-grade systemic inflammation and oxidative stress in the body. Think of oxidative stress as a kind of biological rust, damaging cells, tissues, and blood vessels over time. This damage is what leads to many of the devastating long-term complications of diabetes, such as neuropathy, retinopathy, and cardiovascular disease. The antioxidants in lemon juice are like a rust-proofing agent. They help to neutralize the damaging free radicals, protect your cells from harm, and cool down the fires of inflammation. Starting your day with a potent dose of these protective compounds helps to fortify your body's defenses against the very damage that high blood sugar can cause. Beyond its antioxidant properties, lemon juice has a more direct effect on your meals. The acidity of lemon, similar to the acetic acid in vinegar, can help to lower the overall glycemic index of a meal consumed shortly after. When you drink your lemon water before breakfast, you are creating a more acidic environment in your stomach that can slow down the breakdown of starches in your food. This means that the carbohydrates from your breakfast will be converted to sugar and absorbed more slowly, leading to a gentler, more blunted blood sugar response. Finally, there is the simple yet vital benefit of hydration. Dehydration can concentrate the sugar in your blood, leading to higher readings. Starting your day with a large glass of warm water rehydrates your system after a long night's sleep, supports kidney function, which is crucial for filtering excess sugar out of the blood, and kickstarts your metabolism. The warmth of the water is also important as it is gentler on the digestive system first thing in the morning compared to cold water. So, while the lemon might seem like a simple addition, it provides critical anti-inflammatory support, helps buffer the glycemic load of your next meal, and ensures optimal hydration, completing the therapeutic trifecta of this morning drink. Now that we understand the science behind each component, let's talk about putting it all together and embarking on your 7-day challenge. This is about creating a new ritual, a new act of self-care that will become a non-negotiable part of your morning. Here is the exact recipe and protocol. First thing upon waking, before you have coffee, before you eat breakfast, go to your kitchen. Take a large mug and fill it with warm water, not boiling hot, but comfortably warm. To this, add 1 to 2 tablespoons of raw, unfiltered apple cider vinegar. If you are new to ACV, start with just 1 teaspoon and gradually work your way up over the week as you get accustomed to the taste. Next, add a 1/2 teaspoon of ground Ceylon cinnamon. Make sure it's Ceylon. Finally, squeeze in the juice of 1/2 a fresh lemon. Stir it all together. Now, here is a very important practical tip. It's best to drink this with a straw. The acidity of the vinegar and lemon over a long period can be harsh on your tooth enamel. A straw helps to bypass your teeth. Sip it slowly over 5 to 10 minutes. Take this time to set your intention for the day, to think about the healing you are inviting into your body. For the next 7 days, I want you to do this consistently every single morning. The key is consistency. Don't skip a day. During this week, try to keep your diet relatively consistent with what you normally eat. This will allow you to see the specific effect the drink is having, without other variables. Continue to monitor your blood sugar as your doctor has advised, paying particular attention to your fasting morning numbers. What can you expect to notice? For many people, the first thing they report is a noticeable reduction in their fasting morning glucose levels. The dawn phenomenon, that mysterious morning spike in blood sugar, may begin to lessen. Secondly, you may notice that your post-meal blood sugar readings are lower and more stable. The spikes after breakfast or lunch may not be as high as they used to be. Thirdly, pay attention to your energy levels and cravings. You may find that you no longer experience that mid-morning energy slump and that your cravings for sugary or starchy foods begin to diminish. This is a sign that your blood sugar is stabilizing and you are breaking free from the roller coaster of spikes and crashes. And finally, you might notice improvements in your digestion, such as less bloating or acid reflux. It is absolutely crucial to manage expectations and approach this with the right mindset. This drink is not a cure for diabetes. It is a powerful tool that helps your body function better. It must be used in conjunction with a healthy lifestyle. A whole foods diet low in processed carbohydrates, regular physical activity, stress management, and adequate sleep. You cannot drink this in the morning and then eat a donut expecting a miracle. It works by supporting and amplifying the positive effects of your other healthy choices. Also, it is vital that you speak with your healthcare provider. This is especially true if you are taking medication for diabetes. Because this drink can be so effective at lowering blood sugar, your medication may need to be adjusted over time. Never stop or change your medication without medical supervision. Frame the conversation with your doctor not as rejecting their advice, but as adding a supportive, natural tool to your overall care plan. This 7-day challenge is your opportunity to conduct a personal experiment, to become a scientist of your own body, and to see for yourself the powerful difference that this simple, natural ritual can make. As we conclude, I want you to hold on to a feeling of hope. Living with diabetes or prediabetes can often feel like a life sentence of restriction and fear. It can feel like your body has betrayed you. But the truth is, your body has an innate and powerful desire to heal and to find balance. It is always working for you. Our job is to give it the support it needs, to remove the obstacles, and to provide the right raw materials for it to do its job. This morning drink is a profound act of giving your body that support. It is a daily declaration that you are an active participant in your own health. It's a simple ritual that sends a powerful message to every cell in your body, a message of healing, stability, and care. The journey to better health is not about finding one magic bullet, but about stacking small, consistent, intelligent habits on top of one another. This habit is one of the most powerful you can start with. It is foundational, it is accessible, and it is effective. The power to change your health is not in a prescription pad. It's in your kitchen. It's in your hands. It's in the daily choices you make, starting tomorrow morning. Thank you for joining us today at Golden Years Health. If you found this information valuable and you're ready to take the 7-day challenge, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more in-depth, empowering health content. We would love to hear about your journey, so please come back and share your experience in the comments section below. Your story can inspire and motivate so many others in our community. Remember, every single step you take towards health, no matter how small it may seem, is a victory. Until next time, be well, be empowered, and take excellent care of yourself. You are absolutely worth it.